like to walk you through this brilliant routine by Jim Krenz. It's brand new and it's called Victorious Triumph. You can start out by having a spectator name any one of these cards. For argument's sake, let's use the 3 of diamonds. The deck is immediately assembled and cut into 4 packets, about equal packets. You can mix up the packets, or you could even let the spectator mix up the packets. And by the way, this is not the only way to have a card selected. The spectator could select any card. For example, you could even be done with more than one spectator, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could have them remove any card from a fan. It really doesn't matter, but you could have a second card selected, let's say the 9 of hearts. You could have 4 or 5 cards selected. It's really up to you. And you could even have them signed. So why don't we do that? Let's say Houdini and his wife Bess. So both of them signed a card. And what you're going to do is lose these cards in the deck, in the packet. Spectator can put it anywhere. You could mix it up. As a matter of fact, you could let the spectator lose their card in there and do like a Las Vegas type mix, which is completely fair in losing the cards. Now this is the interesting part, and remember I said this is almost self-working. You're going to shuffle the cards face up and face down. And you could show that the cards are being mixed face up and face down. There's no question about it. One more time, you shuffle the cards face up and face down, and you could spread to show that the cards are really being shuffled face up and face down. One more time. I mean, you can't really be any fairer than this. Take a look. The cards are really being mixed up face up and face down. You could even show the cards are mixed face up and face down. But watch, this is where the magic happens. All you have to do is a wave or a snap, or actually anything you want. And then when the deck is spread out, 2 cards are face up. The entire deck has just turned facing the same way, except for 2 cards, the 3 of diamonds and the 9 of hearts, Houdini and Bess. Now, like I said, this is almost self-working. It's very, very easy. I think it's terrific. But don't take my word for it. Read what Bill Malone had to say about it. In addition to the Victorious Triumph, you also get 2 other routines. One of them is already a classic. It's called the Victorious Cards Across. What Jim Krenz has created is a Cards Across routine where the spectator does all the counting and all the cutting, and you make 2 cards jump from one spectator's packet into the other. It is so clean and it's so beautiful. A lot of pros are already using it. But don't take my word for it. Read what Michael Weber has to say about the Victorious Cards Across. I should mention that in addition to the Cards Across, this is the first time Jim Krenz is tipping Phase 2 of his brilliant routine. Phase 2 is just as clean and just as easy as Phase 1. And in addition to those 2 routines, you also get a third one called Victorious Assembly. So let me tell you about the package. You get a DVD with 1-hour instructions that teaches you all 3 routines, a self-working version of each, and some advanced handlings if you want to add sleight of hand. You also get all the necessary cards that you just have to add to any bicycle deck to make this trick work. I'm sure you're going to love these. These are really fantastic routines.